Hey girlfriends, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm giving you this highly requested video. I had about maybe 100, maybe 1,000, I don't who counts the numbers, who's counting, but I was counting, and I only had one comment from my girl Ariana Monet. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe to me, and then go head over to her channel and check out what she's doing as well. Okay, so let's start off with something easy. So, first things first, my hair is already pre-stretched because I had it in braids a few days ago and I took them out. And now I'm just going to spritz it with some water and put some moisturizer up in there. Make sure everything is going well. Then I'm just going to rub that in. You can use a brush if you want and help it smooth it out. The things you're going to need are some bobos and some headbands. And for this one, you're going to be exposing your hair up top, so it won't be fully covered, but it's still considered a head wrap, and it just puts a little bit of style on it if you got something to match your outfit or whatever. So you just push the headband all the way up until you make a puff. You can even make a bun if you wanted to, just one more step, but if it's a puff, you just fluff it on out. Then you grab your hair scarf, and this actually came in a set. I bought a dress or a skirt and it came in the pocket. So I was surprised actually. I didn't even know I was getting it. And it's like this African dress that I bought, so yeah. So anyway, you put it at the back of your head, then you cross it over. And all of my styles I do are for the least amount of tension because nobody wants to walk around with a tight headscarf all day. So instead of tying a knot at the base of your forehead, I just twist it on down, all the way down, and then take that twist and wrap it around the puff itself and tuck it into the scarf. And that's secured enough for me. If you want more strength, I guess you could say, to make sure it doesn't come out at all throughout the day, you could just put a bobby pin on that twist and the piece that is tucked into to make sure it doesn't become loose throughout the day. And then you go ahead about your way. Okay, so the next hair wrap I'm going to be using, the texture of the scarf is very slippery, so it was much more difficult. I guess you could say expert level if you were giving it a type of rank. And the reason why I got it all the way over my eyes is because, like I said, it has a lot of slip. So I put it all the way down there so that I could gauge where I wanted to go instead of it going where it wants to go. And I'm gonna insert a clip because y'all probably like, why she got it all over her eyes? I'm gonna show you why. I'm yours. With you.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Because it would just keep on sliding. It just kept sliding back. But anyway, wherever you put your natural hair in the puff, that's where you're going to use the scarf to cover it. So if you want it up top of your head, if you want the scarf to sit on top of your head, don't put it in the back because then it's going to look like a hump in the back of your head. So just put the hair, your natural hair, wherever you want the scarf to lay. And you need a lot of creativity when you're doing different scarves because it's really no correct way to do it. It's just you expressing yourself. So as long as you get the basics of making sure it's secured and wrapped right as far as tightly enough, then you have free range of what you want to do with it. the importance of placement of your natural hair is severely important, because if it's off to the side and you want it to be straight up, then the wrap is going to look awkward. So make sure your placement is where you want it to be, or else the wrap will look weird. So this one is a skirt as well that was given to me. It's more so like a cover up, not really like a, going out skirt. But the material is light, and if you're wearing these in the summertime, make sure, like that velvet material, which was actually my sophomore year homecoming dress, which I ended up cutting. So that wouldn't be ideal for summertime because it's really thick. So use a lighter material like a t-shirt or something. And I'm gonna show y'all how to do a wrap with a t-shirt. But like I said, twist it all the way down to make it tighter. If you have a lot of material, you could twist it much more than if you have a light, thinner material, because it won't stretch as much.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot.
So here I am putting my hair on a side puff because I'm about to do a similar style to the first one, but because of the pattern and the technique I use, it looks different. So instead of just using the material loosely, I twisted it all the way down. So hold on one second. You see how I'm turning it? That's making the material much tighter. And then the brown skirt version of it, just wrapped it around loosely. So make sure to go all the way to the ends. Yeah. Yep, all the way down, and then use a hair band to secure it. And it's just about your imagination and creativity, how you want it to look, you know? This wrap is fairly easy as well because some of your hair is exposed, so you can create like bangs or like side twists if you want. And I'm using a tank top actually to do this wrap. And as long as you have a straight edge and enough material, you can almost use anything to make a wrap with it, to be honest. So I put it at the base of my neck, and I'm using that twisted motion like I told y'all. I'm just wrapping it around my natural hair puff that I use as a marker. And now I'm trying to make the bangs like shrink up a little bit. I was scrunching it, but since I didn't have enough water, I guess it didn't scrunch up enough. So you could always use some clips or something if your hair hangs a little too low and you want to emulate bangs. Or you could like twist it at the end and pin it up underneath. I should have showed y'all how to do that, but in the next video I'll show you how to make fake bangs if your hair's too long. And then I took this similar style and I just did 2 braids in the front. And instead of twisting it like how I showed you before, I loosely wrapped it around to make the bun a little bit fuller. And I grabbed some of the fabric just to make it look even on top. I actually bought this tank top a couple of years ago actually from American Eagle. So if you have a tank top from anywhere, really, like I said, it needs a straight edge and enough fabric to cover your head. You could almost make anything into a hair wrap if you like the pattern or the texture, whatever. So just try different things. So last but not least, I'm going to use this off the shoulder black t-shirt I have, and I flipped it upside down to use the straight edge, and I put it at the base of my forehead. Then I just twisted the material all the way down, and then I rotated around to make a bun on top of my natural hair, and I use an elastic band on top. And this is quick. It's probably like 5 minutes, and you can put some edges on, some earrings, and you'll be good to go. I hope you found this video informative and helpful, and you're able to emulate some of these styles. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day.